Good day, beautiful people. I trust you're all doing great. Today, I share with you reasons why men leave their wives after so many years of marriage. They've been married for 10 years, 20 years. Suddenly, the man is just suddenly takes another wife, and you begin to wonder why. Number one is no reason, no reason at all. The woman didn't do anything. The man will just wake up one day and feel that he has arrived, and that this lady, I don't know, he just begins to behave anyhow. Something gets into his head and he begins to behave anyhow. That's the reason why we have to pray. But you know what? Prayers without works is also dead. That's it. Just like faith without works is dead. So there are things you should do also. Dotting all your I's and crossing all your T's will help you. The second reason, that goes to the second reason, that is respect. So many times, you started with a man when he had nothing, and then you're not respecting him at all. You see him as just that person you met when he has nothing and all of that. You talk to him anyhow. Definitely when he gets to become very wealthy and all of that, he sees a little girl that gives him all the respect. And even it doesn't even need to be a little girl. Any lady who will give him that respect that you do not give him at home, definitely he will go after that, because every man wants to be respected, no matter how little they are. Okay, they need to be respected. So these are the reason number one reason. Number two is when you're not growing with him. Sometimes a man in the course of his career, in the pursuit of his career and his career, his business, he goes for a lot of courses, and then he grows up and becomes one day a governor, or becomes very wealthy, or becomes a CEO, or becomes an MD, and then you're not growing with him. So as he's growing, I will recommend that you also grow with him. He is going to school. You're also finding time to also develop yourself, so that when he gets to that level where he has a circle of friends, of intellectuals, and then they invite them for meetings, or they have to come with their wives. You're not left out. You're capable. You're good enough to stand in that fit into that crowd. That's what I mean, into his circle of friends. So as he's growing, you're also growing intellectually. You're growing, academically. You're growing in every area, so you can be able to match up and meet up with his status in life. That's what I mean. So that it's not like you're not going to belong to him. Okay, you're not going to belong to his circle anymore because of the way you are. You're not growing. Okay. Number three reason why this happens is sometimes they won't have control, and you're not giving him that control. You want to be in charge all the time, so this is not good enough. So sometimes you need him to be the man of the house. Leave him, even though you've known him for several years. Allow him to take decisions and give him that honor as the man to take initiative or to do things as the man of the house, so that he has full control. Then the fourth reason, another reason why men take another wife or take someone else as a replacement after many years of marriage is sometimes your dress and your looks. We should be very concerned about how we look. Yes, childbearing does a lot of things to women. you know Childbearing keeps you in a way that things in your a lot of things change in your body, but you have to meet up. You have to be someone who exercise yourself. Okay. And our bodies are different. You exercise yourself and know the kind of clothes that fit you, so that when you go for occasions, okay, you will also fit into his circle. Okay. So these are things that will help. Sometimes you don't have to be outdated. There are a lot of times you need to be trendy. There are a lot of things that make you trendy. You cannot be looking like one 80-year-old woman when your husband is about 45. Even though childbearing can make you look bigger, but you can still be trendy by knowing what kind. The fourth reason I'll say is sometimes when this man is going through his starting point in life, when he met you and you're with him as maybe the wife, there was no encouragement from you. In his stress, in his days of little, when he didn't have, you were stressing him. You were making demands that he couldn't meet up with. And then when he doesn't meet up with those demands you were making at the time, you make a lot of trouble and make him so uncomfortable, and he begins to think about his life. He won't say, because that time I would say his hands were tied. He couldn't do much. So when things become better for him, definitely he's going to trash you. Okay. He's going to look for a better option to replace you. So that's the reason why some men, after so many years of marriage, maybe the time they were struggling, they just start behaving like everything is okay. So it's good as a wife, when your man is struggling, please support him. Please encourage him with those soothing words. Encourage him and tell him that it's going to be good. Everything will be fine. It go better. All those kind of words. Encourage him. Don't begin to make demands here and there. You know that man can't meet up with that demand, and then you're making a lot of trouble. All of this, when things become better after many years, that thing is somewhere in his mind, and then he might not even tell you. and then one day he suddenly takes another person as a replacement. So these are the reasons why men behave like this in the days when things become good for them, and you begin to wonder, this person has been married for 18 years, 20 years, 30 years, and suddenly the man just changed and got another wife, and everybody is shouting and all of that. But were you there when he did you help him build it? Were you there to build him up? All of these are the reasons why this happens. So that brings me to the fifth reason why men do this. Sometimes it is lack of intimacy. Okay, when there's no longer intimacy and all of that, this can also result to this man looking elsewhere and all of that. So this is important in a marriage. So please, my sisters or the ladies that are listening to me, please take it seriously and don't begin to think that something just happens. Somebody is after your life, somebody did something, or they use jazz on your husband or something. Please be that jazz. Do all the cross all your T's and dot all your I's, and then leave the other one for the Lord. Do you understand? Because it's God that will take control, okay, of everything. So aside all that you have done, when you do all that you need to do, leave every other thing to God and continue to pray. Now nobody will take a bill. Thank you very much. See you in my next video. Bye bye.